Hi guys, it's Emily from Novel Novels and welcome to today's video. This is my gratitude journal of February 2024. Now, I ended the gratitude journal last time. Things were going well, my advice was working, everything was going great. Then that night, my device charging thingy that charges me up broke, and we ended up having to wait about 2 weeks ago. We went to the hospital to go and pick up the part that they'd ordered. It was supposed to be the right one. So I had 2 weeks where it was gradually running out of battery and I was struggling. Then it got home, found they had the wrong cable, the American cable. And so in the last few days I've run out of charge completely and I'm back in pain. But I'm grateful the fact that the part is now in the country. Hopefully it'll be with me soon. So we did go to London. I did get a book. I'll show you that shortly. It's just a flying visit to London just to pick it up, and it turned out it was wrong. So they're told. No, it wasn't wrong. I got one part that was right, but the other part that I needed to make it all work was wrong. So all the joys. It's been a bit of a fun battle, but I'm grateful for the fact that I've had a lot of support from my colleagues at work when I've been going there and I've been in pain. My family have been amazing. Like, mum and my sisters are just literally the best. And Chris has been really, really sweet. Like I said, he took me to London. He bought me blooming Burger King on the way back, which is, I swear, it's our thing now. And yeah, and I've had lots of support. So thank you. That's why I'm bringing up the gratitude journal in that. Did get these new glasses. Not that anyone's noticed because they're very, very similar to my old ones. But I did that and that was really good fun. And I think we got, what else did I get that day? Just looked around the shops, I think. I don't remember exactly what I did. Went to a coffee shop, did do that and have that. It was really nice. I think I've got a picture that I can, if today, or this video is not long, I can add the pictures at the end. But yeah, so I did have a coffee shop, which was really sweet. I think I looked around a few shops. Didn't buy too many books. Although, I say I didn't buy anything. The next video you're going to get is my book haul because, hang on a second. The book haul will go live on the 1st, which will be the Friday. But I did get gifted a lot of books, which I'll show you. So I only bought 13 books. I only bought 13 books. That's not bad. But I had a lot of gifts. I had 19 books that were sent as gifts. I think 3 of those are ad PR books. So I've got Maybe It's About Time, which by Neil Boss, which is my Love Book Tour's first read along. Then I've got a couple of tandem books that I've read. I've read one of them. Another one will be currently being read when this video goes live, I think, and that's the new Freya North one, but I'll show you that, obviously, in the book haul, you'll see that. So I did get gifted a lot, so it means I need to get off my bum and read a lot. But I did unhaul like 6 or 7, I unhauled 6, so I did 5 in a try chapter, and then one of the books that I added to my TBR for the month just didn't, one of the books I was supposed to be reading in February didn't work out, so I've unhauled that. I don't know if you guys want me, when I'm doing my wrap-ups, do you want me to tell you which books I'm DNFing or unhauling? Let me know down below. So that's been, obviously, so I didn't really buy too many books this month, but I will give you a sneaky peek at the end because I've got 32 books to show you in my book haul. It doesn't matter if you see a few of them now. So yeah, I've took both the kids to town this month. So at the end of February, the end of January, I took Mia, so that's did Mia's trip, and I think we got a bit of stuff for her. I can't remember what we got for her. But yeah, I took Mia to town. Me and Mia had a bit of a girly time in town, and she was really, really helpful because it was just after my thingy broke. So she was really helpful, helping me pick stuff and carrying stuff, and she was really well behaved. Can't remember what books I bought. I need to remember to write these down, what books I buy when. But I don't think we went to many of the shops that day, because, yeah. I did my Waterstones trip at the start, but again, I'll let you know those when my book haul. But I did do my one Waterstones because I had 2 new releases that were coming out. And I did get one book which I can show you. That's one of the books I'm going to show you, and that is The Storyteller. One of the shopping trips, I did get The Storyteller of Casablanca by Fiona Valpy. I think this one I got when I was on Thomas's trip, which was on the 14th. Yeah, that's the other thing. On the 14th, Valentine's Day, I did Thomas's trip. Because March is my birthday month, so the 2nd of March, obviously, you'll know at the end when I tell you upcoming, but March is going to be too much of a busy month, and it would have been his month to go. So I thought I would do his shopping trip in the middle of February on a half term, partly because he needed trainers, and that ended up being a bit costly because he's gone up to a size 5 feet, even though he's only not even 9 yet, and I'm only a 5.5. Thanks, Thomas. So we had our town trip. We didn't go for the coffee shop this time, but we went to get him new shoes. We went to charity shops. We bought him some games for his PS3. Got him some treats. We always go to the sweet shop. We've got a Mr. Sim sweet shop now, and I think with both kids I took them there, and they both got sweets, and I got my like special flavoured fudges, which I love. Well, I didn't like the flavour of this ones. I'm not going to go for that. But yeah, I did buy this one on that shopping trip from Burst Books, and this was The Evocative Tale, and it's by the same author of The Dressmaker's Gift. I did buy one book by the author the other when I went out to Crowthorne with Charlie. And this one's another wartime. They tend to be wartime books, but this is set in Morocco in 1941. So again, I'm trying to get books set in other countries, and it's dual timelines. It does look really good. Obviously, I'll talk about that, but I love Fiona Valpy's work, so it will be read and it will be going back there. So I did 2 shopping trips for the kids. I had our youngest sister Vicky's birthday. It was her. She doesn't look it, trust me, she's beautiful. And we all went out for a family meal on the day before her birthday. We all went for a big Toby Carvery up near us. And it was the first time I think all of us had ever had a meal together, which is really weird because we've got Charlie's 4, my 4, Vicky and her husband, and my mum. And we were all on these big tables. We all had like the Carvery meal. I think a lot of us had dessert. I didn't care. I had 2 gins. Oh, my naughty. But it was lovely all being together and all celebrating together. And I got to sit next to Charlie's eldest. I got my kids opposite. My niece was on the other side, and it was absolutely lovely. And I am very much of a family girl, and I love it. I love the fact we sport Vicky. I got her 2 sets of earrings and a little plucky cat thing because she's a cat mummy, and I got her that. And she was really happy. We went to see her the next day. So it was a very busy weekend. Thomas got overloaded big time. But it was really, really lovely having family time. I'll try and show you some pictures at the end. Talking about family, on the other day, my cousin Becky came down from up north, and with her husband and 2 kids, and it was amazing. I am one of I've got God knows how many cousins. I really don't know. My mum's one of 8, so I've got a lot of cousins. But even though Becky is one of the youngest and I'm one of the oldest, she is 100% the one. I'm very, very close to Becky. I literally adore her. We were telling my kids how much that when we were at the family parties growing up, Becky would always follow me around. She would copy everything I did. She was my mini-me. She was my little feisty beggar, and I absolutely adore her. I love all my cousins, but me and Becky have a really special... Becky's close to all of us girls, and she is an absolutely wonderful human being. And her kids are not too far off different in age to mine. Her eldest son is a year below Mia, but actually likes all the same things that Thomas likes. So those 2 hit it off, and they were following each other. They were playing on the games. They were getting off. They just hit it off straight away. It's only like, I think, the 2nd or 3rd time they'd ever met, but they just get on so well. And her youngest is a year or 2 year younger than Thomas, but absolutely idolised Mia in the same way Becky used to idolise me. She was telling everyone, she was literally saying, Mia's my best friend. She remembered seeing Mia last time. She was telling everyone she was seeing her cousins. Mia was like, see, they look alike. They are so similar, and they are so lovely. They're absolutely brilliant. We had such a laugh. I love Becky's husband, and my Chris likes Becky's husband and thinks he's lovely. So it was a really, really nice to see my family. She lives too far away. I just need to bucket her and her family and bring them down to us, because I just hate the fact that we don't see them enough. But she's amazing, so that was a really good family time. Obviously, like I said, we did have Valentine's Day. So Chris got me... So for starters, on a couple of days before Valentine's Day, I've got a bunch of red roses over there. But like I said, if I can remember, I'll put a picture in. So he bought me a dozen red roses a few days before to surprise me. I did pick my own chocolate, which I'm gradually getting through these Toblerone. And he got me a lovely card. It says fiance, which is cheeky beggar, because we're never good. He will get off his bum, marry me one day, but he got me a lovely card. We had a takeaway that night. I think we had think we ended up having Chinese that night actually. So we had a lovely takeaway that night, which was really nice. And Mia had a Valentine's Day with her friends, so we had to adapt what sort of takeaway we were getting. But we had a really nice meal, and we also had pancake day and half term, and he does pancakes. I buy the pancake mix, he makes them, because for some reason I cannot make pancakes to save my life. But we had those as a family, which was really good fun. We had obviously had half term, it's been manic, but the flowers are out. Like I said, I do not want this video to be too long, so I will show you the flowers. We've got daffodils in our garden, which always makes me smile. I said this in the last gratitude journal that spring was approaching, and I love seeing the daffodils. I've loved going for walks, maybe not fast paced now, but I've still been going for my walks and looking at the beautiful flowers, looking at spring coming up and just absolutely loving it. Alright, so I have been lucky. So I had a book haul from Charlie, which was a big book haul, and I'll show you those in the book haul. But she gave me a big bag of books. One of them was Ordeal by Innocence by Agatha Christie. I think this is one of her standalones, and it's No one felt sorry for Jacko when Jacko Argyle died in prison. Everyone thought he bludgeoned his mother to death with a poker from the fire. But when the doctor turns up at the house 2 years later with proof of Jacko's innocence, the whole family is horrified, because that can only mean one thing: their mother killer is still around among them. And it's a detective story. Like I said, I think this is a standalone. Excuse me. Alice will probably tell me otherwise. I did get a book sent to me by Alice, and this is a gorgeous Dewey, but she also gave me a great postcard, an Oscar Wilde postcard, which I should have brought down and showed you, but that was lovely. Then I had another parcels from Jem, which Jem sent me about 4 books, I think, in the parcel. One of them's a series, which I'll show you in the thingy, but the next one is The 7 Moods of Marley Almeida, which I believe was up for one of the Bruins Prize list, not last year, but the year before. And Charlie absolutely loved it. It is set in Colombia in 1990. Marley Almeida, war photographer, gambler and closet gay, has woken up dead from what seems like a celestial visa office. His dismembered body is sinking in the Beira Lake, and he has no idea who killed him. At the time when scores are settled by death squads, suicide bombers, hired goons, and a list of suspects that is depressingly long, as the ghouls and ghosts who cluster around him can attest. But even in the afterlife, time is running out for Marley. He has 7 moons to try and contact the man and woman he loves the most and lead them to the hidden cache of photos that will rock Sri Lanka. It's a pretty book. I can't wait to read it. Thank you so much. I can't wait to show you all of those books. So I did get spoiled. I wasn't going to show you, but I did get given another anonymous gift that arrived yesterday off my Amazon wish list, and this is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. It is a, like, witchy kind of... No, it's not witchy. I can't describe it. I will think about how to describe it. But this got sent off my wish list, an anonymous gift, and it arrived yesterday. Ali Hazelwood, I love. It's YA, I believe. It's got, like, humans and ghouls and vampires and werewolves and things like that. So it's going to be different from what I normally read, but it does look fun. It's Ali Hazelwood. I can't wait to read it. So there's some of the gifts. I will show you, obviously. That's like 4 of the 90. Yeah, this book was going to be massive. I did buy a few books, obviously. You've just seen that one. I will be honest with you. I am 100% honest. And that is, I did buy this off the ABE books. And that is the 5th Bridgerton book, To Sir Philip with Love. So now I just need the 6th one. But at the moment, it's on offer on Amazon and on the second-hand book site again, and if Chris lets me, I might order that and that'll go on next month, because then I've got the complete Bridgerton series and I just wanted that, so I'm not even going to be embarrassed. Once I've got the 6th one, I can then just binge read them all and finish that, because you know it's on my series list. It's technically, it's like a bargain. This was only like £5, and this is Eloise's story, and I can't wait to read more. So that was a bit. Like I said to you, I've had some read-alongs. One of the read-alongs you've already heard me speak about a little bit, and I am going to do an individual review on it when I'm a bit perkier, and that is The Sign of Her Own by Sarah Marsh. One of the positive things we did on this was that I had a course. We did like a little online, me and one of the tandem ladies, we learnt some online sign language. So I'm just going to try and say it. So E-M-I-L, I think L, I'm not sure, Y, name. My name is Emily, and I love books. So I learnt a little bit of sign language, and it has given me some incentive to talk more about disabilities and how we can make the community better, and in work and in general. I want to do more to help that, so I want to do more on that. So tandem read along's good. Like I said, I've got other read alongs coming up, so that's really, really positive. I have been enjoying my books. I finally finished Parcel. You guys know that was my favourite, and that's going to go down as my favourite of the year. Now, last but not least, let me tell you briefly about what's coming up in March. Yes, I know I go on about it a bloody lot, but yes, it's my birthday at the start. I'll tell you it's the 9th. But I've got, it's manic. I've literally got the 2nd of March, we're all doing our London meetup on the West End of London. Me and a lot of booktubers are meeting up. We're all going, but it's going to West End of London, East End of London. So it's a completely different area. I've got to do more trains, more thingies. I am petrified, but I'm doing it with Charlie. I've got the Waffle Girls. I'm going with Chatty as well. Me and Charlie are doing it with Chatty, a lot of it. I can't bloody wait. I can't wait to see you all. There's so many of you I can't wait to see again. I'm just so excited. We're going to loads of bookshops. I'm going to be spending loads of money. It's my birthday treat to myself. I'm not even going to apologise. I've warned Chris I'm spending money on this. But God knows how many books are going on it then. And then have my birthday a week later, and exactly a week later. So on the 9th, me and Chris are going to Marlow with the kids. There's 3 or 4 charity shops there, and one stand-alone. I'm going to a stand-alone independent bookshop, the Marlow bookshop, which looks stunning. So Chris will buy me my birthday present then. Charlie's getting it for me when we go out to London. I'm just, yeah, if you think my book haul's big in February, it's going to be flipping through the roof in March. And then me and Charlie are not going to bookish places in March. We're going out to Home Grange to celebrate my birthday, which is like a crafty village. And we'll have a look there. We're going to have a little moochy time, me and her. Hoping to go out for a meal with my friend Tracy for my birthday as well. Mother's Day is the day after my birthday, so I'll expect to get spoilt from them. I'm hoping that Chris and the kids pick what I want, pick me a gift. I don't want to pick my own Mother's Day present. But I'm going to try and spend time with my mum, and I've got like a week off work, which will be really nice to have like time just to chill. I'm looking forward to Friday of just, I don't even know what I'm going to do. I want to do something because it's my first and only Friday off for ages, and my own Friday off for the day, so I might do something. I know, I'm very tempted to do something different, but I don't know what yet. And then at the end of the March is my mum's birthday, and it'll be coming up to Easter, and yeah, there'll be lots of more spring stuff happening. Hopefully the weather will warm up. Let's wait and see. I've got a lot of big books on my March TBR, so I do want to try and get a lot of reading, and I'm going to need to try and intersperse the reading in with the fact that it's going to be manic, because it's just going to be insane. But I think, what did the Love Heart? I'm trying to think what I know. If you got to the end of this video, because we were doing I did a sign of our own read along. If you got to the end of the video, do a hand emoji, one of the hand emojis. Let me know what you're grateful for in February. I love hearing from it. I love your comments and you guys, and thank you all for your amazing support. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, not subscribed yet, bring on my ding-a-ling, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.